Jai Hind everyone. Good morning to all of you. This is Pooja Upadhyay from Shri Ram Public School. I welcome to you all in Shri Ram Public School online classes. In this chapter till now we have completed up to the what is e-commerce and what is e-business and what are the importance. Today we are going to see the limitation of e-business. After having a lots of advantage, what are some limitation is attached with this business? So let's start. E-business is not all that rosy. Doing business is in electronic mode suffer from certain limitation. In India, biggest problem of doing the e-business is electricity. As you know that nowadays, due to the heavy rain, so many difficulties were arises while using the online system because of the electricity problem. It is advisable to aware of this limitation as well. What they said that while doing the e-business you have to keep this limitation also in your mind. Okay, so what are the limitation? Let's see. The first one is low personal touch. Simple. When we go to buy anything from the Snapdeal, Flipkart, Amazon and all, we just saw the picture of the goods. We not touch it, feel it and check it out the quality of the same, right? That's why it is said that it is have a low personal touch, because after getting the delivery only we are supposed to check. And I know that we can able to return it if it is not good, but if we do the same thing then it is not possible us to purchase a good quality of goods, because every time after delivery if you return it is not so good, right? So that's why here they said that in this, to buy the goods while touching, feeling, checking the quality is not possible. That's why they say that it has a low personal touch. A high teach it may be a business, however, a lack warmth of interpersonal interaction. To this extent, it is relatively less suitable mode of the business in respect of the product categories requiring the high personal touch, such as garment, toiletries, etc. Right? So some product we can able to purchase like groceries and books and all, but if we want to purchase any foodie item, or we can say that clothes, so we need to touch it and feel the quality of the same, and that is not possible in a business. Okay, now the next one, incongruence between the order taking, giving and order fulfillment speed. You know what, when we go to the shop there we give the order, and as on the spot only our delivery gets completed. But while doing the activity with the online, it is not possible. Here what happened, at a one particular time we are giving the order, after a certain particular period of time or time period, the order get by the seller, and after that 2 to 3 days they may take for the delivery of the same. It means that whenever the consumer need it in a hurry, they cannot afford this online business, because online business organization not provide the goods immediately. Okay, see, information can be flow at the click of the mouse. It means that the information about the goods it's shown on the wallpaper, but the physically delivery of the product take a time. It means that whenever we want to purchase the goods, student, what happen, when we see the goods in the market or anywhere, when we want it, right? But in online business what happen, if you see the goods you like it, so then also you're not able to get that on the same time, or we can say that on the same day. Most of the time it take the 2 to 3 days the time, right? This incongruence may play an important play on the patience of the customer. At a time, due to the technical reason, website take unusually long time to open. This may further frustrate the user. So that's why also the or customer not interested in such business, because the goods are not delivered at the same time when the customer wants. So what happen when the businessman and the seller deliver the goods, maybe that time the mindset of the customer get changed and they will return the goods. So such kind of the difficulty arise. Need for technology capability and competence of the parties to e-business. Apart from the traditional 3R reading, writing, and arithmetic, e-business require a fairly high degree of familiarity of the party with the world of computers, and this requirement is responsible for what is known as the digital divide that is, what do you say that for doing the e-business we need to know the digitalization, we need to know the computer, how to operate it, how to use it. Okay, now next, the division of the society on the basis of the familiarity and non-familiarity with the digital technology, right? So most of those who are familiar with this digital kind of things, they are normally operate in the same, but those who not non-familiar, they are not going to do the same. Like for example, the people, those who are staying in the urban area, and 10 to 15% in the rural area also interested in e-business online shopping, but the people, those who are engaged in the farming activity and staying living their life like so many year old back, older traditionally, so they're not interested in doing the online business because they believe in open market purchase and sell only, right? Next, increase the risk due to the anonymity and non traceability of the parties. Here what happened, we do the business activity but the customer don't knows about us, right? So this also create the problem of the risk. See, internet transaction occur between the cyber personalities. As such, it become difficult to establish the identity of the parties. It means that except the name, we don't know the party, those who are order and those who are receive the order. Moreover, one does not know even the location from where the parties may be operating. Even we don't know at which place that owner are there. It is a riskier, therefore the transacting through the internet e-business is riskier also in the sense that there are additional hazard of the impersonation. Someone else may transit in your name. It is possible because here we don't have the photographs uploading, and also whatever the information we put, it is actually not that also not checked by any cyber, that's why. Then there is also a problem of the virus and hacking that you must have heard of. If not, we will be dealing with the security and safety concern online business. So it is also possible that our account may be hacked by someone, like goods ordered by us, we are order the goods, but maybe the person, those who using the same name, same user id and all, staying other place, and he will get the delivery of the goods. This is also possible, right? Next, people resistance. The process of adjustment to new technology and new way of doing things causes a stress on the sense of insecurity. We can say that those people are suffer very high, those who are staying at a backward in the rural area, but due to this lockdown, they are also uh, forcefully need to use this online system only because they don't have other choice. As a result, the people may resist an organization plan of entry into the e-business. Ethical faults. So you are the planning to quit. You may as well quit right now, said the HR manager, showing her a copy of the email that she had written to her friend. Sabina was both shocked and stunned as to how her boss got through to her email account. Nowadays, company use an electronic eye to keep the track of the computer files you use, your email account and website you visit, etc. Is it ethical? So here the ethical fault also get possible. Okay, so we will stop here today. The difference between the traditional and e-business will do tomorrow in the next lecture. Till that, stay home, stay safe. Jai Hind, take care. I hope so you understood the whole lecture. If it is still not clear, so you can ask me in the evening schedule. And one more thing, student, if you understood the lecture, so please subscribe, share, like, and comment on my YouTube channel. Thank you.